Up next, we got Horizons. Seems like a quick one, so let's check that one out. Wow, that was a quick one. Wow, under 2 minutes. Horizons. We only get Steve Hackett on this one. Only get the guitars. It's acoustic. And again, like I said earlier, when he's using the acoustics, it sounds so damn clear in the mixing. Like you can hear the strings like echoing when he's playing. It sounded very beautiful. It was mostly picking. He had some interesting choices in like natural harmonic pitches and stuff in there, which really added to the track. And it felt like a good interlude to get into Supper's Ready, which is obviously a very long track, 20 plus minutes. So I feel like this is the perfect little segue into that track. Yeah, not too much to say about it. Feels more like an interlude, a little instrumental. Yeah, and it sounded great, sounded beautiful. But enough of this. It's time to get into the biggest track of the album, the one that was requested to me the most. It was highly requested on the channel. Supper's Ready. It's finally time to get into it. Strap in and let's see what it's all about.
Walking across the sitting room, I turn the television off. Sitting beside you, I look into your eyes as the sound of motor cars fades in the night time. I swear I saw your face change. It didn't seem quite right. And it's hello, babe, with your guardian hair so blue. Hey, my baby, don't you know our love is true? Coming closer with our eyes, a distance falls around our bodies. Out in the garden, the moon seems very bright. 6 saintly shrouded men move across the lawn slowly. The 7th walks in front with a cross held high in hand. And it's, hey babe, your supper's waiting for you. Hey my baby, don't you know our love is true? I've been so far from here, far from your warm arms. It's good to feel you again.
So yeah, this seems to be a relationship song about this guy who seems like he was far away from his woman. He's finally back, and supper is ready. You know, He's finally back with his love. Real beautiful picking again. Steve Hackett's been killing it with his melodic picking on this album the whole way through. And I love the harmonies of the vocals during the verse you were having. I don't know if it was Peter Gabriel layered or was it one of the other guys doing backing vocals, but it worked really well because we had a lower voice and this more higher voice, so they harmonized really well together. Let's keep her going.
It's been a long, long time. Isn't it?
Beautiful.
I know a farmer who looks after the farm. With water clear, he cares for his harvest. I know a fireman who looks after the farm. Can't you see his food? Yes, he's here again. Can't you see his food you owe? Sharing his peace, sign the lease. He's a supersonic scientist. He's a guaranteed eternal sanctuary man. Look into my mouth, he cried. And all the children lost on many farms. I bet my life you'll walk inside, hand in hand, gland in gland, with a spoonful of miracles. He's a guaranteed eternal sanctuary.
I just gotta say, Tony Banks makes every section so much fun with all of his leads. His rhythm sections on the keys are so fun, man. So awesome. Steve Hackett's been holding down most of this track, though, with his brilliant melody in the background. So good. Another really impressive track, man. But I think Tony Banks is stealing the show for me now. Every time he comes in, he just makes the song so interesting, you know? It's so fun. And the like, not chanting, but almost like majestic vocals in the background earlier added so much. So cool. Loving it.
Shape,
Another advertisement I had to cut out. Sorry, guys.
Wearing feelings on our faces while our faces took a rest. We walked across the fields to see the children of the West. We saw a host of dark-skinned warriors standing still below the ground. Waiting for battle. Fights begun, they've been released, killing for peace. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. And they're giving me a wonderful potion, 'cause I cannot contain my emotion. I didn't know I'm feeling good. Something tells me I better activate my prayer capsule.
Really good solo from Steve Hackett just a little earlier. He didn't really go out on a lot of these tracks like solo wise, so that was really cool that we got that in here. He'll probably get it again. It's 23 minutes long, but again, Tony Banks is really just keeping the song alive. He's always pumping in fresh ideas and unique riffs and hooks with his keys. It's always keeping my attention going, and it's always super impressive how bands can even remember how to play an arrangement like this that's so long, and have multiple songs that are this length and very progressive and still nail them every time. It's super impressive to me. But yeah, Tony Banks is killing it this time. So is everybody else, though.
Today's a day to celebrate the foe have met their fate. Order for rejoicing and dancing has come from our warlord.
It's a long track when we get multiple advertisements. But where are we going with this track? So unpredictable.
Wandering in the chaos the battle has left, we climb up the mountain of human flesh to a plateau of green grass and green trees full of life. A young figure sits still by a pool. He's been stamped human bacon by some butchery tool. He is you.
He said about running across someone who was butchered. Is that what he said? I just started really listening there. Interesting. The starting of the song sounded like it was about a relationship, you know, being back with his woman. Then it seemed like he was talking about a farmer at one point. I don't know. Starting to think that this guy was a soldier, because now they was talking about going over the bodies and that, and it seemed like they were at war. So maybe this is a soldier that's separated from his woman due to him going to war. That's what I'm thinking at this point. I could be way off. I'm just speculating. But the music is fantastic.
He is you. Social security took care of this lad. We watch in reverence as Narcissus is turned to a flower. A flower? If you go down to Willow Farm to look for butterflies, flutterbugs, gutterflies, open your eyes. It's full of surprise. Everyone lies like the fox on the rocks. And the musical box. Oh, there's mom and dad and good and bad, and everyone's happy to be here. There's Winston Churchill dressed in drag. He used to be a British flag. Plastic bag, what a drag. The frog was a prince. The prince was a brick. The brick was an egg. The egg was a bird.
My ways were sweet little thing, they are part of your tail.
And you heard,
Subject you to a human being.
yes, we're happy as fish and gorgeous as geese and wonderfully clean in the morning. We've got everything. We're growing everything. We've got some in, we've got some out. We've got some wild things floating about. Everyone, we're changing everything.
Okay, now this section is completely different from anything else in this track. Wow, the way it came in, this section, it was just like, bam, an instant change of tone and groove and everything. It was like a completely different song, but I'm all here for it. I'm loving it. Now, this is the Genesis I'm here for. I love this section. It almost has an avant-garde feel to it, you know? Loving it.
We've got some in, we've got some out. We've got some wild things floating about. Everyone, we're changing everyone. You name them all, we've had them here. And the real stars are still to appear. Feel your body melt.
Man to man to man.
To dad, dad to the office, dad to the office. You're all full of balls, dad to dad.
Dum to mum, mum diddly washing, mum diddly washing.
You're all full of balls. Let me hear your lies. We're living this up to the eye. Cause you're not like what you got, you're under the soil. Yes, deep in the soil. So we'll end with a whistle and end with a bang, and all of us fit in our places.
Such an interesting track, man. Definitely the most unpredictable of the whole album. I just never know what to expect. It's changed at least 5, 6 times now. It feels like completely different songs each time. Definitely a lot to unpack on my first listen, but I'm enjoying. I enjoy the whole track. Definitely enjoy certain sections more than others, especially those groovy sections that are just kind of weird and crazy and bizarre. I love them. But parts like this is just really atmospheric, really sets the mood, and the flute in the background, and it's just like, you can almost visualize being somewhere. It's just that good, very imaginative. And I imagine a song like this must have been so out there for 1972, right? Just like all the other prog bands at the time, they were really innovative, right? So it's a lot to take in. It's just so impressive how the guitar, the keys, and the flute or whatever he's using in this section, how they all blend together. They feel like they were meant for each other in this section. They're just bleeding into each other so seamlessly.
The gods of makeup swarming around. The Pied Piper takes his children underground. Dragons coming out of the sea, shivering silhouette of wisdom looking at me. He brings down the fire from the skies. You can tell he's doing it by the look in human eyes. Bidding a compromise, it won't be easy.
Hey, it's me, your
How many goddamn advertisements are going to play during this one reaction?
You can tell he's doing it by the look in human eyes. Bidding a compromise, it won't be easy.
Okay, this section here has to be probably my favorite section in the entire album. It just got a really mean, nasty, kind of heavy rhythm that bump, 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 bump. While the keys, Tony Banks, the great Tony Banks, is just playing till he goes mad. He's just like, I don't know, he's soloing over everything. I'm not even going to attempt to try to make the sounds, and it sounds so good, man. Oh, I can listen to this for ages. Building. So at this section, is he talking about rock and roll being intertwined with the devil? I know he said 666. The song, every time I'm trying to listen to it lyrically, it seems like it's changing all the time, but it's probably all connected, and I'm just not picking it up on my first listen. But yeah, this section that we're in, that bump, 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 the badass rhythm, that could play out from start to finish for 23 minutes straight with Tony Banks going crazy over top, and I'd be fine with that. It is so good. This section and the groovy section we got earlier on are big reasons why I think this song is so loved. But yeah, let's keep her going. I'm having such a good time.
He's writing the lyrics of a brand new tune.
Cool.
And it's, hey babe, with your guardian eyes so blue. Hey my baby, don't you know our love is true? I've been so far from here, far from your loving arms. Now I'm back again. I'm maybe it's gonna work out fine.
This outro is turning into lovemaking music. Damn, down by the fire.
Can't you feel our souls ignite?
with the fade. Okay. I get it. I get why that song is regarded so highly. Like, not just because it's their longest track, but it's definitely a journey, an experience that I thoroughly enjoyed. I wasn't sure in the first 10 minutes or so how I was going to enjoy this entire track, but it definitely took me on that journey, man. Tony Banks, probably still my favorite part, but that section near the end that went for a while, not the last section we got, but the part right before that I said was like heavier and nasty. I love the rhythm section to that. The keys, that is the standout of the album for me. So good. But all the other groovy sections were great as well. And that last little outro, Steve Hackett came in, it felt so emotional the way he's playing the guitar there. And it kind of goes with sound like our main character and the story and the lyrics made it back home to his family. That's what it sounded like. So, and you kind of feel that victory with the way the instruments are played, especially the guitar in the end there. Such a great track. Definitely one I'll have to go back multiple times to pick apart and really wrap my brain around. 23 minutes long track. You're not going to get the song right away, especially a progressive track. But the parts that I did pick up, I really enjoyed. Obviously, some parts more than others, but I just can't wait to revisit this. It was just so fun. This whole album was so fun. Genesis's fourth album, and I feel like this is when they were really starting to get popular from what I read on Wikipedia. My three favorite tracks would have to be Get 'Em Out by Friday, Ken Utility, and the Coastliners, and of course the finale, Supper's Ready. It really impressed me. And the song was supposed to be broken up into 7 parts, it says, and I can kind of hear that now, thinking back. Kind of forgot about it going in, that it was broken up, but yeah, it makes sense. And yeah, I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait to go back. I actually want to learn that rhythm section. I think it was around the 17 mark, 16. This part. Boom, 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 boom. Sounds so friggin' cool. It lasted so long, but I never wanted it to end. It was so good, especially with Tony Banks over top just going crazy. It's a great kick-ass album, guys. I really enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know down in the comment section what you think of Foxtrot, the album. Is it one of your favorite from Genesis? One of your least favorite? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I thoroughly enjoyed it myself. I had a pretty damn good time with it, and I can't wait to revisit it to give my full thoughts, after I actually get the songs more and I started memorizing it a little bit better. So yeah, that was so much fun. I'll be back with more full album reactions. Hopefully this doesn't get blocked like my Scorpions one just did, but Genesis has been pretty good to me so far, so I'm hoping everybody will get to see this album. And that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, thanks for watching.